Okay, heathen. You know the picture? Yes. Why are you heathen? Because Jeremiah said so. Yeah, that's right, because Jeremiah told yous all, if you fucking make Christmas trees and hang shit on them and put them in your fucking house, you're a heathen. You're a heathen, right? And that's right. What do that heathen do? They put Christmas trees up in their house. Yeah, heathen do that. They're heathen. Why are they heathen? Because they put Christmas trees up in their house. Yeah, and they follow these rituals and fucking rites of what? Unfamiliar gods. Yeah, that would be about it. You know? It's all about God's breath. Breathing in and out. It's got nothing to do with the air. It's got to do with God's breath. Yeah, you know? That's the wind, the moisture, the fucking humidity, the heat. The fucking, you know, and that's hermetics. That's fucking what it is. It's the humidity and the heat and the fucking, it's what's going on right now with all the fucking world heating up. And what's going on under the fucking earth. You know, because it's all about the engine ears. Because you have to wait for the engine of the earth to fucking start up. You know, it's all about that. Yeah, because to be a civil engine ear is boring. You know, because you're bored and you bore yourself to death fucking waiting for days in a haze. You know, days, D-A-Z-E. You know, fucking you're bored waiting for the engine of the earth to start up. Like an engine ear, you know, because you're waiting for all these fucking mountains, massive penises to go pop all the way around the fucking earth because the engine's fucking started up and you're an engine ear and you're there to listen and wait and be bored for years waiting for the fucking mountains to go pop. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, why are they called ears of fucking corn? Because corn is maize, and maize is the fucking body of the gods over in Mesoamerica, and it's just like the bread. So you being the fucking ears of the corn, you know, it's the ears of the bread, waiting for the Christ to return. You know, that's what it's telling you. You have to wait for the fucking Christ to return. You wait for the body to return. Wait for Jesus to return. And be an ear for him. You know, engine ear, waiting for the earth's engine to start up. Its core to start up again. When it flips, you know. Maybe the core flips. Maybe the fucking earth doesn't flip. Maybe the core flips first and then the earth flips. Who knows? It's written in your fucking scripture. Read it, you know? It's as simple as that. So, it's all about the engineers and being fucking bored out of, you know, to the shit house. Well, for fuck's sake. I mean, aren't we told it all happens at 12 o'clock, does it not? We do not know the hour, the time, or the fucking when the cock crows or fucking all that shit, but it's all at 12 o'clock. Just like the book of Job says, just like in Moses, and just like in all the fucking books in the Bible tells you it's 12 o'clock. So 12 o'clock is what? When the fucking man with the bucket of water comes. So you can know the fucking, around the fucking moment, around the time. And this is the around the time, you know, because it's 12 o'clock. But you can't know the exact moment it's going to happen in the fucking day. Can you? No, because you just can't. Because that's just the way it is. So when Job says it's going to happen at 12 o'clock, it's going to happen at 12 o'clock. You know? When we hit the fucking top of the fucking thing and the rock comes in. Yeah. It's all about 12 o'clock, is it not? I mean, when the engine starts to fucking ring. Isn't that got to do with all these fucking sounds around the world? Isn't that what it's all fucking about? But Obama fucking stands up and starts fucking telling everyone about his shining light and fucking liberty. And how everybody looks to a fucking America for fucking, what? This outbreak of fucking plagues. Yeah, good one. Everyone looks to America for the outbreak of plagues that America fucking probably put out into the fucking world in the first place. And now everyone looks to America for climate change. You know, when climate change is obviously fucking written in the Bible and America's using it against us. I mean, yeah, good one. I mean, what about ISIS is ill? I mean, is that the fuck, isn't ISIS the Statue of Liberty? So fucking, what, Obama's sitting there saying shining light of liberty. He's a shining light of liberty to the world that, what, they're broke and ISIS is ill. And they run under ISIS, and the French gave them a fucking statue of ISIS. So what are they doing? They're mocking you, they're laughing at you. You know what I mean, good one. You know, ISIS is ill. I-L is like E-L. Is like, you know, Emmanuel. You know, Israel. I-ill. Al, you know, Al, yeah, Al, it's Allah, the moon god's phase, ill, is ill. That's fucking, they're just laughing at you. I mean, for fuck's sake. It's all about fucking Jeremiah, and you're a bunch of heathen. You're the heathen, and you all call everybody else the heathen. I mean, is not enough fucking signs for you? Alaska, Russia, Mexico, I mean, for fuck's sake. These places popping like fucking flies. Shit coming in from the fucking skies. I mean, does that not just fucking tell you what the fuck's going on? I mean, for fuck's sake. The plagues, I mean, didn't Jesus say, let the dead bury the dead? What a convenient time to let the dead bury the fucking dead. You want to save yourself so you can help somebody, or you want to fucking die yourself? So you let the dead bury the dead, because they're already buried. You know, they're lying there. You don't touch them. They're unclean. So fucking, what do you want to do? You want to fucking live, or you want to fucking die? You don't touch the dead. You let the dead bury the fucking dead. I mean, Satan is the prince of the power of the air. So is Saturn. Saturn's rings. So Saturn and Satan, being the prince of the power of the air, are the prince of the power of the air. They're not the prince of the power of God's breath. Nah, they're the prince of the power of the fucking air. That's it. And the air is created by God. There can't be God without fucking air. There can't be fire without air. There can't be, you know, it's fucking God. The air has to be there for the fire to exist. So God has to have Satan for everybody to know what good and fucking evil is. It's that fucking argument. It's as simple as that. It's written there in your science, in fire and fucking air. If you don't have one, you can't have the other. You know, just like fucking water and earth. If you don't have one, you can't have the other with fucking life, which is the fucking greenery. I mean, it's just fucking, it's science. I mean, it's God. And God is breath. He is fucking wind and moisture. You know, you are all the fucking heathen. I mean, a Star of David is sex. It's a sexual act. It's a male and female having sex. That's what it is. The mother and the father. It's a sexual fucking act. That's what's going on. It's the world's having a sexual fucking act. It's a fucking, it's like a birth or a pregnancy fucking thing, just like it said in the Bible. It's a sexual fucking act. It's fucking sex, you know? I mean, fuck's sake. This here, what is it? You know what it is. You should know what it is by now. Well, what if I put that there and that there? What's that? Looks like a fucking, you know, stem of a mushroom and a mushroom cap to me. So is that the mushroom? Is that the sacred mushroom? You know? There's your stem, there's your cap. Is that what fucking Christmas is all about, you heathen? You know, the Merry Mushroom Mass? Is that your fucking thing? You know? Because Jeremiah wrote all about it. And you hang them on trees. Don't you? Mushrooms? They were the first things. They got rid of them. Wonder why. They might teach you something. Yeah. So, are you an engineer? Are you waiting for fucking God to return? Or are you fucking, you know, on mushrooms and listen to all the fucking wankers fucking teach you? I mean, fuck. It's bullshit. 7 lives. I mean, yeah, you got 7 lives. 8 points on that. You got 7 lives. And the 8th is what? Abraham's bosom, where we wait for the 9th. You know, which is heaven on earth. Only for the 10th, which you can look up to God's fucking glory. I mean, 8 spikes, 5. 8 plus 5 equals what? So, you can count your best friends on your one hand through life. Why? You know? 8 plus 5 equals what? Yeah, that's right. It's fucking pretty simple, isn't it? I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, the melting of the ice is not the melting of the ice being caught up in the clouds with Christ. The melting of the ice being caught up in the clouds with Christ. Yeah, the water being risen up into the clouds, or the melting of the ice, and the fucking water, and the sun heating up, and Christ being west, and water and all. I mean, it's all about the holy water. It's all about the western wall. You know, the western wall is where the fucking water's going to spew out. What's going to come out of the other side, you know? Earth. What happens when earth is liquid? You know, it's kind of like fucking lava. You know, it's fucking, yeah, it's bullshit. The western fucking wall. I mean, you're caught up in the clouds with Christ. water's caught up in the clouds. With Christ, it's all about the water and the fucking fire. And with water can't get caught up in the clouds with Christ unless it was for the fire that fucking caught it up in the clouds with Christ in the first place. Only to make the air, which fucking blah blah blah, you know, all that fucking shit. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, the tablets, these tablets here cannot be read unless they're in the southern hemisphere. Can they? Yeah, I've proven it. So to warn the north, and the tablets are read in the south. Why are the tablets read in the fucking south? And how did they get here? You know? That's the whole point, is the worlds fucking come together, and they had their chance to find fucking heaven again. Yeah, so they know where the fucking, what the fuck's talking about, and where to fucking, you know, learn and fucking point out what the fuck all this shit's talking about overseas. Yeah, because these were all fucking warning about what's happening. You know, so they fucking have to be over here, so you can read the skies over here to understand what over there's all about, because the world flipped. You know, because you have to figure out where the fucking, it's not all about the fucking Big Dipper and all that bullshit that yous are all on about. It's all about the other end of the world, where God is, up in heaven, where he always fucking was, you know, in the south. I mean, for fuck's sake, not the fucking north. It's all about warning the fucking north because of the belly dancer. Yeah, and what's the belly dancer do? I mean, the belly dancer makes love. It's all about belly dancing. You're not meant to look at their fucking legs. It's got nothing to do with legs in belly dancing. It's all about the belly, the crutch up. Why? Because you're imagining that belly on your crutch as you're laying down, making love in a sexual position and condition. I mean, for fuck's sake, it's simple. It's what's going on right now. The mother's riding the father. Yeah, and there's fathers exploding all over the friggin' world. Why? Because of fucking the 7 lives and fucking, you know, 5 digits on your fucking finger, which is 12, and yous all try to outspirit God. I mean, for fuck's sake, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Yous all try to outspirit God. You're all Satans on the earth, but yous all get fucking caught out in your fucking ways. We all get caught in our fucking ways. It's as simple as that. We outspirit God? No, we can't outspirit God. Does anyone outspirit God? No, nobody outspirits God. God's all about outspiriting us, because he's forever and eternal. That's why we can only look up at him at the fucking 10th, and we're in the fucking centre when heaven's on fucking earth, you know? Because healing's in his wings. His fucking wings that spread from fucking west to fucking north and south. I mean, healing in his wings. Yeah, north and south. Air and fucking fire. Air which you can't have without fucking fire, which you can't have without, you know, etc. It's all in the fucking rest of the series. Just fucking prove me wrong. Because a mountain is what? Mounting. But is it not to maintain? Why does a mountain sound so much like maintain? Mountain? Maintain? You know, because the mountains are there to maintain the fucking world. To keep us all fucking here. To fucking do this shit. It's there to maintain us. To keep us from fucking the bullshit that the fucking goes on in our fucking little peeny lives on this fucking huge fucking whatever you want to call it organism that is God and part of God. I mean, if you've got something crawling on your leg, what do you fucking do? Yeah, it's fucking simple. You don't fucking what, sit there and give it a fucking piece of bread or something, do you? No, you don't. And most holy sacrifices were for the fucking priests. It's as simple as that. That's why you give thanksgiving. That's why you can eat what you fucking eat today and get away with it. Because you give thanksgiving, and the priests would fucking torment or fucking tempt people all the fucking time with fucking sweet, savoury meats burning on altars that they could only eat. So all these peasants would walk past and smell all this fucking savoury meat around this time, you know, and fucking they'd be like, and fucking want to go there and eat it. They get there and they get force-fed God. Why would they get force-fed God? Because they needed to fucking understand this. Well, is there not, what's this all about? They have to send this back up to the heavens. They need everybody to preach the gospel of the heavens, and the more people that know it, and the more soldiers of God in the heavens that teach this stuff, the more likely we are to fucking be saved when the shit hits the fan. I'm about to run out of fucking whatever fucking time. So the Ark of the Covenant's in the Lord with fucking in the heaven with the Lord. It's in south where it always supposed to be. It's not in the north, and it's all about the western wall. Ciao for now.